So we are now at the office of CryptoJack.
Hey guys, how are you? Nice to have you here. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, great to have you on our channel. So can you tell us about your journey? How did you get into crypto? Did you understand the value of crypto at once, or did it take some time for you?
Yeah, so basically I've been in crypto now for around 4 years. And when I got into crypto, it was around about $1,500 to $2,000. I had a company back then which I sold, and then I put all this money into Bitcoin. Maybe I shouldn't have necessarily done that, because you should probably research and dollar cost average before you buy something. But I just was obsessed with Bitcoin. I just put all the money I had. Even I couldn't afford to have food or anything like that, because every penny I could find, I just put it all into Bitcoin. And that's basically how I got started. Since then, I've been documenting it on YouTube for the past 4 years, teaching and educating people about Bitcoin, about how amazing it is and how it can change people's lives.
So you discovered Bitcoin in 2017. Did you as well invest in Ethereum at the time, or were you mostly like Bitcoin maximalist or something?
I'm not necessarily a Bitcoin maximalist, but back then, for the first at least 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, I invested predominantly in Bitcoin because it's what I understood. But then Ethereum, I'm not sure what price it was. I think it was around $30, something like that. I was investing in Ethereum from between $30 to $60, somewhere in that range. I was investing, so not super early, but compared to what Ethereum is now, like $2,000, $3,000, it's still very early, and the potential that Ethereum has. Also, I took some altcoins like VeChain, Tron, stuff like this. They didn't do so well over time. However, my Bitcoin and Ethereum did amazing.
And how did the idea of starting your own YouTube channel come to you?
Yeah, so my dad basically told me about Bitcoin. He invests in a lot of different things, and he found out about Bitcoin in 2017, the same year I did. And he told me, hey, maybe you should put a little bit of money into it. So I decided to ignore his advice to put a little bit in, and I put all of my money I had into it. And yeah, since then I was just putting more and more money into it, as much as I could, really, because I see the future value of Bitcoin being millions of dollars, and anything you can put into it now, potentially in the future, it can be worth a lot more.
And who does have now more in crypto, you or your dad?
Yeah, I have a lot more, unfortunately. Although he helped me, but I did repay him back by, I retired him from his work. So now he doesn't, he was a pilot, now he doesn't work anymore. And I give him money and I help out with rent and make sure him and my mom are all like taken care of. Because without him, I probably wouldn't have this office. I wouldn't have my life. I wouldn't have anything without him. So I really try and give back as much as I can, because without him, probably I wouldn't be in this situation.
Yeah, it's great how Bitcoin, how crypto can change our lives.
Yes.
And do you trade a lot, or are you mostly holder, investor?
Yep. So I haven't traded for the last kind of 6 months or so, just because the market's been very volatile and I've been so busy doing other things. When I like to trade, I like to kind of be very focused on my trades and know the ins and outs of the markets. But recently, some days or some weeks, I just haven't had the time to do a lot of price analysis and enter trades. But in the next few months, I really want to get back into trading. I love it. It's a great thrill. And of course, if you have the correct risk management, it can be extremely profitable as well.
And did you trade with leverage or?
Yeah, so basically I longed Bitcoin from around about $12,000 to around about $58,000. I longed Bitcoin on a 22x, actually a really high leverage, which most people, they shouldn't be using. However, I longed it with a small amount of capital, and I forgot how much I made. I think it's like $500,000, $600,000 from around 12,000 to around $50,000 or $60,000. So yeah, it was great.
And what was your initial strategy to accumulate your wealth to grow your portfolio?
So basically, what I was trying to do is trying to invest in altcoins, because my foundation, my fundamentals, I really want to have as much Bitcoin as possible. I want to have all the Bitcoin in the world. Of course, it's not possible, but I want to have as much Bitcoin as possible. So the way I try to do that is use NFTs, use trading, use altcoins to try and make profit in these areas. And then the profits, I put it back into Bitcoin so I can grow my Bitcoin holdings. And over the years, like a long-term holding Bitcoin, it's going to hopefully grow exponentially. So any profits I have, even now to this day, from altcoins, from trading, whatever it may be, I put it back into Bitcoin to try and grow my Bitcoin portfolio.
And how do you know when you should fix your profit at what point?
Yeah, this is very true, because you can make a lot of money in crypto, but if you don't cash out or you don't put it back into USDT, these are all just unrealized gains. Unless you can actually use it, well, yeah, you can spend crypto. Unless you have it in fiat or in USDT or USDC, you can't actually use it. It's not actually profit, so to say. So usually I try to take profit at certain key levels of support or resistance. For example, if the market's going up, I try to take profit at key levels of resistance, and if the market's going down, I try not to take profits. But since I'm like 95 or 90% of my wealth is in crypto, sometimes I have bills, or sometimes I have like rent for my office, or I want to buy a new car or something like that. I have to take money out of crypto. So I try to do it when we're at a strong level of support, or at least at a level of resistance. So I know the kind of ranges which are pretty good to be taking out, or even putting money in.
And what do you think about DeFi? Do you do any staking, yield farming, etc.?
Yeah, so I've been staking on PancakeSwap now for, I don't know, I would say nearly a year now on PancakeSwap. When I first started, the percentage was crazy. It was like 200-300% annual percentage yield, which is amazing. Now it's down a lot less, I think around 50%. But still, if we take 50% yearly yield and put it into, forget about crypto and put it into like a traditional market, 50% a year, people would go crazy over this. So we still have to thank ourselves that we're in crypto, and we're very lucky to have this access to crazy yields like this. I don't do as much yield farming now. I did have around $500,000-$700,000 in yield farming. Then when PancakeSwap went down to like $11-$12, I did take a lot of that out because I thought that maybe it's going to drop to 5 or so. Now we're currently seeing it 6 or 7. So it was a good decision. But potentially, I'd like to dollar cost average more to yield farming because I think it's great to earn passive income from it.
And do you have any favorite altcoin picks currently?
My favorite is Solana. I've been buying a lot of Solana. Just in the last few weeks, I purchased multiple 6 figures of Solana, and I really want to get into Solana as much as I can. Right now, it's currently around $100, maybe $80. And I think long term, easily it can be $1,000 in the next bull cycle, easily. And that's like a very safe, secure 10x, in my opinion. Of course, not financial advice, but it's a very safe, secure 10x that, yeah, it's going to be amazing, hopefully.
But some people have complaints that it's not that much secure, that it has constant outages.
Yep. Yeah, I think, no crypto is perfect. I mean, we take a look at Ethereum. Although Ethereum is being widely used and like completely mass adopted, we take a look at the gas fees and stuff. It's just insane. I'm not saying Solana is the solution, but it could be one of the solutions. Of course, it has its drawbacks and stuff. It had many things happen to it over the past year, and we've seen massive price dumps because of this stuff in the news and stuff which has happened. However, I think long term it's going to be fine. And Solana is not. I wouldn't watch this video and put all my money into Solana. No, it's just one piece of the pie, like one piece of a very large pie, which I want to be a part of.
What about other layer ones?
Yep, I think there's many other ones as well, like Matic, Polygon. It's absolutely amazing. Other ones as well, like in DeFi and also metaverse and gaming. I think these are huge. The metaverse and gaming industry is so small now compared to what it could be in the next 10 years.
And now NFTs, gaming is just a huge industry.
Crazy.
So do you have a lot of NFTs?
I don't hold a crazy amount of NFTs. Actually, I did something. I was going to buy some CryptoPunks and Bored Ape. However, kind of the rationality inside me, instead of buying these CryptoPunks, I actually bought a villa in Dubai and an apartment as an investment, just to try and get myself out of crypto just a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit. And long term, who knows, maybe I'll be right, maybe I'll be wrong. But I still have around $60,000, $70,000 worth of NFTs, but I don't have any crazy NFTs like CryptoPunks or stuff like that. I decided to go a more traditional way on that sense because I am so deep into crypto. I want to kind of give myself a little bit of a safety net.
And did you buy your villa and apartment for crypto?
Yeah, well, I bought it in fiat because that's just, they didn't accept crypto, but I am selling crypto to make the payments for this apartment. It's ready in like 4 years or something. So every 6 months I make a payment, but this payment, it comes from crypto. So indirectly I'm buying it with crypto, yeah.
And how do you see here the development of crypto in Dubai? Are there many merchants accepting crypto?
Yeah, so there's actually a lot of people. Like all my watches I bought in crypto, cars I bought in crypto. You can buy some houses in crypto. You can even pay for some like clothes and stuff. Like there's stores in the mall like Philip Plein that it accepts crypto as payments. If you want to buy clothes, art galleries, they accept crypto. Dubai is a very crypto friendly place, and I think in the next few years it's only going to become more crypto friendly.
And you mentioned in our conversations that you work as well with government. Can you tell more about that?
Yeah, so I'm on a committee of around 10 people, and we're helping working with the economy of Dubai, and we're helping to shape and develop a better crypto for people like you or me or people watching at home. We're hoping to shape the crypto law. We're not necessarily creating the law, but we're helping to work with the government to in fact make crypto a more friendly place in Dubai. And of course, if the crypto law is more friendly here, it means many more companies want to come over to Dubai and have their hubs here and invest. Of course, this will be good for the overall economy of Dubai, not just crypto as well. So yeah, we're working closely with them. They're asking us questions like, what could make your life easier living in Dubai? Like, how can we help basically? So we're having meetings every week or every month shaping that law.
And you registered in DMCC. Why did you select this zone?
Yeah, so I have my company registered in DMCC. It's one of the few areas in Dubai which you can actually have a crypto company. Not everywhere. I think there's one zone in Abu Dhabi maybe, but in Dubai there's not so many places you can actually have a crypto license. So that's why I decided to choose DMCC, and my office is in JLT within the DMCC regulation zone. And it was very quick to set up, 4 or 5 weeks. And yeah, who knows? Maybe there'll be new crypto licenses. Maybe I move in the next year or two. But for now, this is one of the only and the best places to have a crypto license in Dubai.
And can you comment current market situation? Bitcoin is actually quite down from its all-time high. So do you see that we have now a big bearish trend and it's the end of the cycle, or do you see big growth in just maybe 1 month or few months?
Yep. So Bitcoin, as we know, was at a high of around 69,000. Now we're currently at around 38, 40,000. Of course, we're down a lot, like 50%, 40%. It's not nice. However, I don't think we're going to go below 30K in my opinion. Previously, a few months ago, we dipped to around 28K. And from that price, we saw a huge bounce, and potentially the same thing may happen again. Of course, the history doesn't repeat itself, but it does sometimes rhyme. So we could potentially see a bounce from the high 20, low 30K range. Currently right now around 38, 40K. So hopefully so. I mean, who knows? I don't have a crystal ball I can just shake and look at the crypto price. If I did, I wish, and I would tell everyone watching, but I don't. So I think between 30 to 35K, if you can accumulate Bitcoin in this price, 28 to 35K maybe, this is a good solid range to be buying Bitcoin for the next kind of 5 years. And I think it doesn't matter so much if you buy at 40K or you buy at 30K. When Bitcoin is 270K, people won't care if they bought at 28K or 33K. They're not going to care.
And do you think that it's safe now to invest into some altcoins, so they may drop much more?
Okay, so altcoins, it really depends on the Bitcoin dominance. I haven't checked the Bitcoin dominance for a couple of weeks, but I know it was at a very critical level of support at, I think, below 40%. And we actually saw a bounce from this level right there. And a lot of people are expecting this support level to break. And if it did break on the Bitcoin dominance, we would have seen a massive flow of money coming into altcoins. However, we saw a bounce, the Bitcoin dominance got stronger, Bitcoin became stronger, and we saw a pullback from altcoins. Now, altcoins are relatively cheap compared to what they were like 6, 7, 8 months ago. However, it really depends on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is like the daddy. And if we see the Bitcoin price increasing, then most likely the altcoins are going to follow. And when they follow, they usually gain more momentum than Bitcoin and overtake it for gains. So yeah, we could see Bitcoin go down to like 28K. And if we do, altcoins could take another 30, 40% dip. But if you're dollar cost averaging in, these prices for altcoins are definitely not a bad range.
And do you invest into any pre-sales, private sales, getting any allocations?
Yeah, so I probably invested in over 100 pre-sales, private allocations like that. I don't necessarily remember them all because there's so many. I have like my marketing manager, she invests in most of them for me, so I don't necessarily remember the names. but some big ones like VLaunch and Cast are invested in the pre-sale, and they're still doing quite well. Of course, it's a little bit of a bear market for altcoins. However, all the money I put in now, in the future, when we see a bull market for these altcoins, we're going to see like exponential growth. So pre-sales or IDOs, if people can get in, get whitelist spots, even NFTs, like whitelist spots on NFTs, these are great ways to potentially make money in crypto over the long term.
And do you invest currently already traded on crypto exchanges, gaming or metaverse tokens?
A little bit. I mean, I own some like Sandbox and stuff like this, but I'm not like very heavy into crypto gaming. I have some crypto gaming altcoins, but I don't have any like huge allocations. I think it's going to be amazing. However, I don't know why. I just haven't invested so much in it right now, but I think it's going to be amazing. Maybe after this video, I should go and buy some.
And can you share some of your upcoming plans? What projects do you plan to launch?
Yeah, sure. So as of right now, I have my YouTube channel where I post videos every day. I try to post a video every day, whether it's a trading tutorial or just a price analysis on Bitcoin or crypto. I have my course, my Bitcoin Blueprint, where people can learn how to trade and like sensibly invest with correct risk management in crypto. I have an indicator called Market Spotter, which is basically a plug and play script to TradingView to help people trade. And also I'll be launching an NFT project, which most likely you'll see in the next few weeks on my socials, but I can't reveal anything right now. And then the next 6 months, my real goal is to create some form of a crypto company that can really help revolutionize the way people use crypto and help them, whether it be DeFi or CeFi. I'm not so sure yet. Again, it's very early days. However, I want to build something that helps people use crypto and helps people like adopt crypto and just make a lot more money and kind of change their life in crypto. So that's my plans.
Yes, it's great that you have plans to build some projects which will help to bring more people to our industry.
Yeah, I mean, what's going on in the world right now, crypto is definitely needed. It's not even a debate anymore if crypto is here to stay or not. Crypto is here and it's staying, and it's only going to get even better in the future.
And we see now as well, for example, some exchanges banning Russians from using crypto, from buying crypto, and crypto became as well a very powerful tool for charity donations.
Yep.
Like we see now the war between like Russian aggression against Ukraine. So can you comment more?
Yeah, I mean, that's the great thing about Bitcoin. Maybe potentially someone wants to give a donation, but for example, like in Ukraine right now, I know it's difficult to get Western Union transfers there. We have crypto, like you can just send them money. It's extremely easy to make donations. It's like borderless, peer-to-peer, and anyone can send money to anyone without someone having an interference. For example, without Western Union blocking the transfer, without a bank blocking the transfer, whether it's to do with politics or what's going on in the world. If I want to send money to that person, I can send it without anyone telling me anything. And that's what's so powerful about crypto. And it's helping many charities in the world, many things that are going on in Ukraine as well. It's helping with great power. There's been millions of dollars donated, and I think this is only good for crypto in the long term.
Thank you for such an interesting discussion, and hope to see some more developments on your projects. Yeah,
thank you for having me on the channel. And yeah, I hope we can redo this video in the next few years. Maybe crypto has changed and I've changed, and maybe you've grown as well, invested in cool stuff. And yeah, thanks so much for being on, for having me on the channel. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we will see whether your predictions are right or not.
Let's see.